Alright guys, the Mighty Gliscor here bringing you the Week 5 Teambuilder versus Flame Horizon and his Minnesota Monfernos. Two things I would like to say before I start the video. I did drop Silvally for Volcarona. Silvally was just a weak link. It didn't really do much for me since I already had Manaphy as my sort of all-around base stat total. Like kind of thing. Like Manaphy already has all 100, so why did I need Silvally? It gave me way too much like possibilities to like put on my team. And it was more of a hassle to prep with more than a gain. So I decided to pick up Volcarona, which is a mon that can be really hard to prep for because it can just click Quiver Dance up and just be unstoppable to stop with any unstoppable to stop. Yeah, that doesn't sound right. But if you can't already tell, I feel sick as ever. I'm really not feeling too well. But I'm trying to get through this because I know some people enjoy having the team builders instead of like a brief 5-minute thing before the match. Anyway, he has Infernape, which is a good stealth rocker, does provide sweeping potential in both physical and special aspects. Probably one of the most versatile mons in the format. Staraptor can be scarfed, can be banded, can hit pretty hard with close combat. Moves like Brave Bird, Double Edge, can even be a Final Gambit mon just to get rid of something. Tangrowth can be incredibly bulky, which is why we picked a Volcarona to deal with it, because both its types are super effective against Tangrowth. Clearly Fire Blast doing more than Bug Buzz, so I'm running Fire Blast. And it's also going to be able to hit it pretty hard, which is why I feel like he's going to have an HP Rock, which is why I brought the Charty Berry. Also, Flame Body is there because I'm pretty sure it can burn Infernape if he goes for like a Mach Punch trying to pick off something later, but I'm not entirely sure how Flame Body works against fire types. Anyways, he's got Nidoqueen, which is another stealth rocker. Can be pretty annoying, pretty bulky, and can hit really hard with sheer force. Absol Mega gives him reliable instead of like having to defog or rapid spin things away, he does have magic bounce on Mega Absol. Cloyster does give him a rapid spinner. Cladle's also a rapid spinner. And then Florges is just incredible with its Cleric's ability. Bronzong can set up rocks and take psychic hits for days. And Rotom Frost is there to Volt Switch and give him incredible stab blizzards, which might actually hurt me since I am bringing Ninetales this week, setting up the hail for his 100% accurate blizzards. But anyway, to get into my team, as I explained on the Volcarona set, bringing the Charty Berry because he knows I put this thing on my team to deal with Tangrowth and other things. So the Charty Berry will let me eat any sort of random like Ancient Power, random Power Gem, or any sort of random rock move he runs to get rid of this thing. Running Quiver Dance so I can sweep. HP Ice to deal with things like Staraptor, things with like Salamence, things like Nidoqueen that I can't hit with Fire Blast, Giga Drain, or Bug Buzz. It also, yeah, those are the ones that hits. Fire Blast hits Tangrowth pretty hard. It's anything that doesn't resist it pretty hard. Actually, can kill Infernape at +2, but Fire Blast is really hard to hit. I could run Fiery Dance, but it doesn't pick up the kill on Tangrowth like I need it to. Giga Drain is to get health back from Cloyster and Claydol. Also can get health back on things like Nidoqueen. If I am at +2, I could just hit Giga Drain and heal all my health back. So I don't need to run leftovers, and I can safely run the Charty Berry. That is what kind of possessed me behind this set. Possessed probably wasn't the best word. I'm kind of losing it. But I am running Timid Max Speed because that does put me at a speed side with all his base 100s. And that could be really nice if I'm unfortunately not able to set up a Quiver Dance. I can still hit a Salamence if he's not scarfed with an HP Ice. On to the next mon. We have Finland, the Choice Scarf Manaphy. Same kind of set, max speed, max special attack. I'm running Choice Scarf because Surf, with a Timid Surf kills Infernape. And it kills Nidoqueen without any investment other than 252 on the special attack. Ice Beam hurts things like Tangrowth, Staraptor, Salamence. Can even hit Nidoqueen if we end up getting locked into Ice Beam. Hits things like Claydol. Energy Ball hits things like the Claydol, or hits things like Cloyster. It one-shots Cloyster which can be extremely crucial because I don't really have anything other, for Cloister other than the whipped Ferrothorn, excuse me there, and then I have Shadow Ball to hit things like Bronzong because Bronzong could be a huge specially defensive wall, or if he runs it Fizz Def, I can hit it with a Shadow Ball. On to the next one, we have Goyga Super, the Spoopy Plant, running Focus Sash on the thing. It probably don't even need Focus Sash because of how much bulk we're running. He can't one-shot me with anything other than Infernate, but we are running Trick Room, Destiny Bond, Toxic Seed Bomb. Trick Room is to give Trick Room up for itself to hit things pretty hard with Seed Bomb like Cloister, Claydol, and Nidoqueen. Can toxic things to slow them down like Infernate, Staraptor, and Salamence, especially with setting up Trick Room, and they start increasing their speed, they end up becoming slower than us, and then it sets the Ferrothorn up to sweep. But I think we're going to change this to Leftovers, because I don't need a Focus Sash with this much investment, unless he's running Banded Infernate. That thing might actually just sweep my team. But I'm running Seed Bomb just in case he's running a sneaky taunt on Absol or something, because it does give me some sort of thing not to be having to be forced to struggle. On to the next one, we have Iron Ball Ferrothorn, the Whipped, running Gyro Ball because this one-shots Infernate, one-shots Staraptor, one-shots Salamence, one-shots Absol, one-shots Florges, and one-shots Rhythm Frost because of the base power behind this thing. Running Swords Dance, just in case we get a chance to Swords Dance up with something, because maybe he'll run Protect to stall out Trick Room turns or something. We can Swords Dance up and then click Gyro Ball even harder. Power Whip is there to hit things like Cloister, can hit Nidoqueen pretty hard as well. And then the last move is Shadow Claw, so we don't get walled out by a Bronzong, which is another reason why we're running Swords Dance, because Bronzong can be a problem if he's running like HP Fire Bronzong, and then we're forced to have to click Gyro Ball in front of it, and I don't really want that. Also, this EV spread isn't anything too special, it's just to hit as hard as possible and give us the most bulk we need, because we don't need to run any sort of speed. I could probably sacrifice some of this defense to put in special defense, not too much, but just to give us an extra edge. On to the next one, we have AV Hitmontop. This is probably another check to any sort of... It's pretty much our check to Infernate. If he's running Special Infernate, the Assault Vest is there. If he's running Physical Infernate, we have the defense investment. Running Stone Edge to hit things like Staraptor and Salamence on switch in. Running Bullet Punch because Stone Edge plus Bullet Punch into a Staraptor after Brave Bird and Stealth Rock, like after Brave Bird recoil and I hit a Stone Edge, and then I can Bullet Punch and get rid of Staraptor, which will then free up things like Volcarona and Gourgeist. Close Combat just hits things pretty hard if I have no other move. Rapid Spin does get rid of rocks since he has so many things that can get rocks. And it's going to be something really hard to deal with because I know Claydol gets rocks too, and rocks is 50% to Volcarona. On to our last one, we have the Aurora here, Life Orb, Nasty Plot, Extrasensory, Blizzard, and Aurora Veil. Now, a little thing behind the set, I realized that Moonblast actually does less damage to Infernape than Extrasensory. So a +2 Extrasensory will kill Infernape, and we have just enough speed to outspeed him unless he is... Twist Scarf. Blizzard hits things predominantly hard other than Cloister, but Cloister's a mon we can Nasty Plot in front of. We can also set up an Aurora Veil to help things that might be able to sweep like Volcarona later, and then it'll be really nice to have the Aurora Veil up for other mons. And just, yeah, okay, nice way to Snow Warning. So that's what I'm bringing, hoping to win like I always am, because I am kind of struggling this year. But as I did look at how the standings work, the way the standings do work is that it's the top team in each division, meaning that the top team in our division right now is 2 and 3. The team behind it is the Minnesota Monfernos, who've only won 1 game, and then I'm last in the division with 0 wins. So pretty much, if we win by 5 or 6, I don't even want to say that we're gonna win by that much, but we need to win that much to secure second, and then we just go on a winning streak for the rest of the year. And because we do play the Minnesota Monfernos again, and we play the Washington Weaviles again, and we beat both of them in our rematches, we can make playoffs. Like, because the way our divisions are working, our division is currently the worst because there's only a team with 2 wins, a team with 1 wins, and a team with 0 wins. So pretty much, if I end up winning out, I can make playoffs. So that is a huge motivation behind this game. I am taking every game seriously, and I am making sure I win. So if you did enjoy the team builder, sorry it couldn't be as long as I wanted it to be, and I'm sure you guys might have wanted longer to explain more thought process, but I just physically can't make it through these recordings without wanting to cough my whole head off. But that is all for me. Video will be going up tomorrow, 12 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am the Mighty Gliscor, the coach of your New York Gliscors, and I'll catch you guys later.